African presidents should pick a leaf from Museveni. He has really shown the Western countries that Uganda can be without them. Of recent, the Americans want to put their bases in Africa. Particularly, they consulted the Ugandan president to put their military base in Uganda. But guess what? Museveni refused, did not allow them to put their military base, and boldly told them they don't need their military base in Uganda. Let us hear the boldness of Uganda's president Museveni Yoweri Kaguta. And this man is really a no-nonsense guy. Regarding the homosexuality bill that was passed into law in Uganda, and regarding the Americans scrapping aid to Uganda, but this guy has really shown that Uganda can keep thriving without the influence of the West. Let us listen to his speech to the Americans over putting a military base in Uganda.
So when we took government, took power, we were very confident. That's why, for instance, the Americans came here, and the British and these Western countries, and they said, we want to help you build your army. We said, but we have already built the army. That's how we defeated the government. So we don't want to be over-involved with you people. We can have share some experience. That's all. So that's why you find that we don't have foreign bases here, foreign armies here, based in Uganda.
Actually, I like his boldness, how he told them that we don't need military assistance. We've already built our army. That's how we defeated the government. Oh.
Because we didn't need them. We said, foreign armies, what? We can defend ourselves. We don't need anything from anybody. If we need knowledge, you can come and learn and come back. And then we had, of course, they normally, when you hear these African countries getting problems, Niger, this one, Burkina Faso, Mali, Central African Republic, they get problems because of that over-involvement.
Actually, Burkina Faso expelled the French people, and now welcomed Russia. Russia is putting its military base in Burkina Faso. It's like they are moving out of the frying pan directly to the fire.
With foreigners in the issue of security. So you can take one example. There's what they call SOFA. SOFA, S-O-F-A, means Status of Forces Agreement. If foreign forces are in Uganda, how should they be handled? So the Americans and the British brought their SOFA to me. Say, when our forces are here, if they make a mistake, they should not be tried here. They should be tried in the US. Why? Then I said, okay, can we make it reciprocal? so that if our own people are in the US, they make a mistake, they are brought back here. I say, no. So I said, Then even at one time, I was trying to compromise with them. I said, okay, I can, if somebody fights in the bar, I don't mind, you can take him and try him in California. But what if he kills a Ugandan? Or rapes a Ugandan girl? There's no way we can say that you take him away to be tried somewhere else. There's no way. So they said, no, but you see other countries are doing it. I said, if other countries are doing it, that's their business. But not us. So we have never signed a single SOFA with anybody in all the time we've been here. So they just come and go, we refused. So now that business of Africans can do anything, we can do it ourselves. We don't need, is really our line.
That level of boldness and confidence that President Museveni of Uganda has should be copied by all African leaders.
Here. And that's why you find that there is peace in the country. In 1963, and this is where I've got a lot of advantage over you people. Because what you call history, I call current affairs. Because like 1963, when they formed the Organization of African Unity, I was 19 years old. I was following everything. And I was in standard 11 in the school system. So when they went to Addis Ababa, at that time, only 36 countries of Africa were independent, which means another 20 were still under colonialism. Now, when they got there, our leaders, Nkrumah, Nyerere, Nasser, they passed a resolution saying that the whole of Africa must get political independence peacefully. But if necessary, we shall use force. Now, the foreigners who don't know Africa much say, what can Africans do? How would they fight? They're just talking. But by 1962, our people in Mozambique had started the armed struggle. Frelimo, the one of Mozambique, had started they had formed the organization, they had not started fighting. They had formed Frelimo in 1962. They started fighting in 1964. Then Angola, the MPLA. Then Zimbabwe. And by 1974, the African freedom fighters defeated by military means the Portuguese empire. Actually, it collapsed. It was brought down by the African freedom fighters, whom they were just dismissing. Then 1980, we defeated Ian Smith. Then 1990, Namibia got independence, and eventually South Africa. This was done by Africa supported by the Eastern countries, China and the Soviet Union. And some of the Western countries, some of the groups, the social democrats, like the ones of Sweden and so on. So therefore, Africa has got a big potential.
We must create a solid foundation for one Africa, because one Africa is a threat to Europe and America. Africa with one president, Africa with one currency, Africa with one military command, Africa with one parliament.
And now when our people were provoked to take a stand on the homosexuals, because we have been polite, we don't talk, we don't, but these people come here and go into the schools, go here, you tell them, please, leave us alone. If you think homosexuality is all right, you go and do it in your country. But here we don't talk. But here we are not convinced about what you are saying. We think you are wrong. We are not coming to preach to you what to do, but please leave us alone. So when they really became provocative, that's when we took a position. And they, oh, shall money, what? Money, we have got everything here. We don't need anything from you.
I therefore call upon African leaders, let us unite, let us come up with the unification of Africa. Let us not fight each other, let us fight imperialism. Yes, imperialism is a real threat to Africa. It hinders development. Let us fight imperialism, let us fight neocolonialism. Africa can sustain itself. And when we come together for a united Africa, we can achieve more and more and more, and we can be great. Thank you very much. I call upon each and everyone who watched this video, please leave a simple comment down in the comment section and try to give a thumbs up to the video. Thank you very much. I sign out.